So question number 4. What will be the corresponding central angle in circular representation for the total number of mobile phones sold by the store D? So here in this pie chart we have only percentage wise distribution. We are asked to find angle distribution. So we are asked to find the corresponding angle. So as we have total 360 degrees, so this percentage should be given in degree format. And how to convert percentage to degrees? So when the data is given in percentage, say suppose if it is x%, so it is divided by 100 and it is multiplied with 360. So we get the corresponding degree conversion. So percentage equivalent is converted to degree format. So here we are asked to find the corresponding central angle for this store D, number of phones sold by store D. So we'll see the working slide. So here too we don't need the data given in the table because we need only the percentage number of phones sold by store D. So it is 18%. So this 18% will be equivalent to angle. So degree we are asked to find. So now what is the conversion? So it is 18. It is given in percent. So divide with 100. So into 360. So percentage wise distribution is converted to the corresponding circular angle in degrees. So now percentage to degrees. So it is enough if you multiply it with 3.6. Now 18 into 3.6 will be the corresponding central angle for this percentage, 18%. And we can use the same Speedmax technique, 2 and 2 digit multiplication. So here we have one integer under decimal. So decimal multiplication also you can work out with normal multiplication and then finally place the decimal. And we'll see what is product of 18 and 36. So 8 into 6 is 48. So 1 into 3, 3. Now for the middle term, the extreme product sum. So 1 into 6, it is 6. 8 into 3, it is 24. And now we'll add these two values, 30. And what will be the answer? So we'll collect the answer. So write this 8. And 4 added with 30. It is 34. So we'll write this 4. And this 3 is added with 3. So it is 6. So product of 18 into 36 is 648. But actual sum is 18 into, actual question is 18 into 3.6. So we'll place the decimal after one integer from right to left. So the corresponding degree conversion for 18% is 64.8 degree. And now what will be the answer? So it is option D, which has 64.8 degree. So when you see the option C, you have 68.4 degrees. So choose the option correctly. So it is option D, 64.8 degrees. We'll see the next question. Question number 5. So the question is, the respective ratio between the number of Samsung brand mobile phones sold by stores E and F. So here what is the question asked? It is just ratio. Ratio between the stores E and F, the number of Samsung brand phones. Now how we will work out? So we will find the number of phones sold by store E, the Samsung brand phones, and for F, and then simplify and get the ratio. So I have told you instead of finding the values and simplifying, so just you can place all the values in the question format, then simplify and then finally find the answer. And for this we will see the working slide. So here we have the working slide. So we are asked to find the ratio between number of phones sold by E and F. So which value occurs first? So they have written E first, asked for E first. So write the details of E in the first part and then F in the second part. And here total number of phones is same, that is 66,000. E sells 11% and F sells 17%. Now instead of finding 11% and 17% and then working out, so we will place everything in a single stretch, so which makes our work easier. So here as ratio is asked, so just place in first part and second part details of E and F. So we'll do the working. So in the 66,000, so what is the percentage of phones sold by store E? It is 11%. So instead of finding the value, just we'll place in this format. And we are asked to find for Samsung phones. So Samsung is 3 parts out of 11. So 3 out of 11. So this will be the first part in this ratio. And for the second part, it will be the details of store F. So store F, it is again 66,000. Normally when these values are same, no need to consider this because both the values will be cancelled. So for you to understand, so I have written this in the 66,000, 17%. 17% of phones is sold by store F. And what is the part concerned with Samsung for store F? It is 6 parts. Out of, add all the parts. So 7 plus 7, 14 plus 6, it is 20 parts. Out of 20, 6 parts is Samsung phones. And now to get the ratio, we'll cancel all the common terms and common factors and then multiply what all is left with. So 66,000 we have in both the parts, so we'll cancel the common terms, and we have 100 also, so cancel this 100. So in this first part, we have 11 in the numerator and 11 in the denominator, so this can be cancelled. And now in this first and second part we have 3 and 3, 2 is 6. So cancelling, we have 3, 1 is 3 and 3, 2 is 6. And 2 and 10 can be, 2 and 20 can be cancelled. So it is 1 by 10. And now we are left out with, in the first part we have cancelled all the values. So only 1 is left. And in the second part we have 17 by 10. And our ratio should be in the standard format, that is first, no fractions. So send this denominator to the other part. So in the first part, so 10 is to 17. Now what is the ratio of Samsung phone sold by E and F? It is in the ratio 10 is to 17. And now what will be the answer? It is option D, 10 is to 17. So while writing, you have to write details for E first and then F. So if you interchange, you will get the ratio as 17 is to 10, where you will go for option A. So write the parts carefully, write the values correctly in the concerned part, and the ratio is 10 is to 17, option D. Now we'll see the next pattern.